Uh, hey guys, welcome back to our channel and a new episode of our Fan Connect podcast. Today with me is a United fan once again, and his name is Siddharth. So, hey Siddharth, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just very fine. And seeing United playing like this, I'm very much fine. So, I'm very happy.
Yeah.
So, tell me something about yourself, Siddharth. Since when are you following United, and what do you like about United so much? So can you share some?
I'm following United since I guess 2004 after the invincible season, Arsenal's invincible season.
Yeah,
So we'll be
yeah.
following from a long time now, and
Okay.
very addictive following. I'm just a big
Yeah.
fan, a huge fan.
Yes. Yes.
Last year I got an opportunity to visit Old Trafford.
Wow.
So even
Wow. Wow.
sorry, I just forgot. This March,
Yeah.
the
Almost.
last game,
You tend to
Manchester
forget
United versus
2020
City, the
because it
derby.
is. You tend to forget 2020. It
Yeah,
is
yeah.
so bad.
So many things happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So tell me, how was the
So
experience, man?
that was the
How was
last
it?
game before the lockdown.
Okay.
It was a fantastic experience.
Okay.
It was very dicey when we were going to go because of Corona and all. But
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
finally we managed and we also won. So it was a great game and
Okay.
fantastic.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
feeling nice.
You please share some photos, huh, if you have. Please, you can share. We can share with our
Yeah,
fans
yeah, sure,
also.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, okay, so
yeah,
did
sure.
you watch the last game? Obviously, you must have watched that game. So,
Yeah, yeah. It was a
so
fantastic game, I think.
what was your first
Uh,
impression?
more impressed by the way we are playing actually,
Yeah,
because even during Louis Van Gaal and Jose Mourinho, we were winning, we were getting points.
yeah,
We also finished second, but the quality of football was not that good.
yes, yes,
And now we are seeing that we're scoring more goals, we're attacking, we're playing the way
yeah,
we used to play
yeah, yeah.
during the
We are
for
playing
the
more attacking, you can say,
recent
like,
era. So that's
it,
the positive point.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, more fluid. You can say open, not
mhm,
no more back passes. Mostly
yeah, yeah,
trying to get the ball forward.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we are not stagnant anymore. We are playing with fluidity. So that's the best way to play. Also, I guess that's the United way, as
Yes,
we
yes.
say, to attack always.
Actually,
So
that's
that's
how
good
we
to see.
used to play. That's how we used to play when Ronaldo was there. So back then when Giggs, Ronaldo, and their
Yeah,
schools, and they were like
yeah,
always
yeah,
on the edge, always over the other team. So it was good actually seeing these players, especially after
yeah,
Fernandez has come. So it's a
yeah,
very
yeah.
added bonus to our
Fernandez has
team.
been the key. Obviously,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
everyone can see that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So tell me something. What do you feel about the lineup of yesterday's team? I mean, thoughts on that, the team lineup and management of Ole.
I think this is our best possible lineup. These are the
Yes,
11 players we should play.
yes,
Mostly because of only problem was the right wing because James was
huh,
not performing
huh.
that well. So now Greenwood
Yes,
has
yes,
come and he is an exceptional finisher.
yeah.
So we are getting more goals than usual.
Sancho
Plus,
is, I guess,
because
Sancho is,
now we have adjust.
Sancho is, I guess, for the
Yeah,
right
he
hand
is
side only.
rumored to come.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, continue, continue.
Yeah, it's a good if we bring even Sancho also. I think
Yeah,
Greenwood is only 18. So we
huh,
have a lot of time for him to groove also because I think he is a out and out center forward like Robin van Persie. So
yeah,
he even
yeah.
plays like him,
Hmm.
power in his shots and the
Yes,
way
yes,
he carries himself. I think even if we bring Sancho or anyone, I think it would be a good mix of players playing in the forward
yes.
positions. And
We will
the
have too
lineup,
many
I think,
options. You can say we will have too many options.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, if we have different options, we can break different defensive lines.
yeah,
Like mostly when we were losing too many games and drawing too many games to teams which were lower in the table because
hmm.
they were deep defensively, so we
Ah,
couldn't
ah.
break them. So now because we have Bruno, we have Pogba, it's a
Yeah,
lot
yeah,
of through balls, chips in.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
if you have different type of attackers, it always helps. It always helps you to score. You don't have to depend only on Martial or Rashford, who can
Yeah,
only dribble past mostly.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Correct.
So I think Greenwood's movement is better than both Martial and Rashford. He's a
Rashford.
natural finisher, I feel.
Absolutely, absolutely. And he has that power also. In his shoot yesterday on the
Yeah, yeah,
right foot, he has scored
yeah.
that
Left,
goal.
right. He
Yeah,
can. Yeah. Sure.
he was very good. So coming to Pogba.
And in the midfield, if you see,
Yeah. Sorry, sorry.
yeah,
Go on, go on.
Pogba
Go
is
on.
actually playing. Okay, so Pogba is doing his work now. Yeah, I mean to say that because we are playing Pogba and Bruno, both of them in the midfield, it's
Yes.
too attacking.
Hmm.
And Matic is getting old, so he's a bit
Hmm.
lethargic, so he can't move that quickly. So, but
Hmm.
because Pogba is now doing the defensive work, coming back, putting tackles, doing
Yes.
the proper box-to-box midfield work, so we can now play such attacking football. So
Hmm.
the from the time Pogba has come back,
Hmm.
he's doing the right things. He's staying back. He's trying to. He takes the ball from the defense, takes ball
Hmm.
forward. He carries the ball, penetration and all.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think as long as Pogba is doing his work, Matic is good. If
Hmm.
Pogba again, like before, he becomes moody and doesn't do all the dirty work,
Yes, yes, yes.
then I think it will be a problem for us.
And what are your thoughts on the duo about Pogba and Fernandes? How do you think they are coordinating in the side? How they are helping the side to find goals?
I think it's been fantastic. I thought that it will be a little bit problem against some teams who will attack more because, as you know,
Yeah.
Pogba doesn't come back. But
Yes.
Pogba is being selfless now. He's letting Bruno go more forward. He's sitting back
Hmm.
more, and I think Bruno is better in front of the goal than Pogba.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's good that Bruno is going back. Pogba is staying. They are exchanging their position quite a lot. So it's
Hmm.
good to see. I think it's a fantastic partnership. If it works, I think it
Yeah.
will be one of the best midfield we got in the
So,
Premier League now.
do you think I am having second thoughts on Matic sometimes? He is good, but do you think
Yeah.
in place of Matic we can use Mata, or Matic is a
In
better
place
option?
of
What do you
Matic,
think? Yeah.
so Matic is a central defensive midfielder, right? So Mata
Hmm.
can't play there. So
Yeah.
either
Hmm.
McTominay could do a job or Fred, but
Uh-huh.
both of them are very basic. As you see, they never try to do anything creative. They
Correct.
always do the simple passes. So they are safe players, as you
Short
can say.
passes. Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
saw against Brighton that
Uh,
counter attack which we did. It
yes,
started
that
with
was a
Matic. He
fantastic
put the
goal.
ball
That was
directly to Greenwood.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, so I think that either we need some center midfield like NDD from Leicester
Yeah.
who
Correct.
can do the dirty work so that
Correct.
Pogba and Bruno can go forward and easily play like Kante does for
Hmm.
Chelsea,
Uh,
or the similar position like previously Carrick or Roy Keane,
hmm.
Fletcher. These players used to
Yes,
do
yes,
for us. I think
yes.
Matic is the same kind of player. I think we need a player because Matic is now getting old and he's slower. So against big teams whose forwards are quicker, I think he will struggle. So we
Hmm.
need an option there for sure.
Okay. So, second question that comes in my mind is that our defense, like Maguire yesterday, got nutmegged. So
Yeah,
he's an 80 million player. So, what are your thoughts on that? Actually, it was he was really trolled bad yesterday. Uh, so maybe
yeah,
it can happen, no big deal. But do you think he's
yeah.
I mean, he's good. He's doing good for the team, and he's adding value to the
Actually,
team.
if you see the basic defensive work, like the defensive line and the discipline we are keeping, we are conceding very less goals through balls, or even
Yes.
nobody scores us against crosses or set pieces are also reduced because of Maguire. So we have that good
Yes.
defensive line. So like past 16 match, I think we have some 11 clean sheets now. So we are doing
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
job pretty well. But
Mm.
when it comes to one-on-one with defenders, he do a lot of mistakes.
Yes.
So the problem is also because of his body is too stiff. He's not quick.
Yes.
So a
Yes.
lot of
Yes.
forwards who are quicker than him mostly
Mm.
takes that advantage. So that's
Mm.
one problem we have with Maguire. I think it's not fair to just diss him in his first season itself. So I think
Yeah.
we need a partner. At least he needs a faster partner, I feel. If Maguire,
Mm.
if we have Maguire, he's a bit of a rock when it comes to set pieces and corners. So we need a
Mm.
quicker defensive partner like Vidic and Ferdinand. We had one quicker and one who can do the dirty work. So that kind of a combination we want. I think it's not fair so quickly to tell that Maguire is a failure. I think he's doing a
Mm.
average job. You can say is not over the top or very bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think we can give him more chance and see how he develops.
Okay. So after that, that Deha got that goal, you know.
Yeah,
So I was like, कि Roy Keane will be ready for his next rant. कि he will be
yeah.
preparing notes कि भाई
Roy Keane is always ready.
आज तो इसकी लेनी है फिर से. But finally we won,
Leading,
so
yeah.
उतना नहीं हुआ. But what do you think about De Gea? I mean, he's good. He was good. He's still good. But what do you think? What has happened to him? I mean, he has missed some easy chances also. And
I
yesterday was also very near miss.
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, he has almost covered his room, you know. But
yeah.
still,
It was
somehow the ball went through. So, is there any pressure on him, or what do
I
you think?
think I think De Gea, you see, you can't abuse or diss De Gea like other players because he's been like saving our
Absolutely.
asses
He was
since
a
four,
he
five
was a
seasons.
savior during our Louis Van Gaal time. He was our savior.
Yeah, if a goalkeeper is getting Player of the Year award for 3 seasons, that means
Yes.
he's doing something exceptional. So we can't diss
Correct.
him like that. But yeah, of course, he is losing his form. He's not the same. I think since the World Cup with Spain, he's not been the same. He's doing a lot of mistakes here and there, and his distribution is also not that good. So we have options,
Yes.
So we have Henderson who is in Sheffield right now. So he will come back
Yes.
from loan. He's been
Yes.
fantastic. Then we
Yes.
have
Yes.
Romero, who's probably is
Absolutely.
the best
Yes.
second goalkeeper in the world. I think he's just sitting there and
Yes.
doing his job. So we have a lot of options, but it will be a very
Hmm.
tough decision for Ole to should he continue with De Gea or
And
bring Henderson. So I
yeah,
think yeah, go on.
coming to that also, Ole has. I guess you have read somewhere. Ole has said that he's looking for strikers, despite of having so much of
Yeah,
strikers already. I mean, we have players. We have James. We have
yeah.
Rashford. We have Marshall. But still, he's looking for strikers. So are we? You can say ki we are looking for more attacking options now, like Sancho coming in. Even there are
I think it,
talks about,
what
I
he
mean,
was trying to say was,
Grealish. So there are many options Manchester
uh,
United has opened up. So what do you think about that? Why he's pushing
I
to
think
get some
what
strikers?
because Ole like said that we need a proper number 9 who can go into the box and finish the ball. You can see Martial is someone who dribbles to the defender
Yes.
when defender is facing him, so he
Hmm.
can dribble him, or he can beat him and finish him. Rashford is same. So we
Yeah.
have similar type of three players. So he is talking someone like Van Nistelrooy or someone
Yes.
like Chicharito who can
Yes.
just tap into the do the heat work, as they say, the proper
Hmm.
number 9, the typical number 9
Yes.
who can
Yes.
go forward. So I think Ole is trying to, because he said that during his time there
Hmm.
were 4 strikers, like there was Teddy Sheringham, there
Yes.
was Ole
Hmm.
himself, there was
Yeah.
Dwight York,
Yes. Yes.
and Andy Cole. So they had so many options. Even we had Berbatov, Tevez,
Hmm.
Rooney, Ronaldo.
Yeah.
So I think he was trying to say that when you have different types of strikers and different types of players, you can break any defense. There are no
Absolutely.
defenses then good enough if you have quality, and
Hmm.
and it's very important to have competition for places, because
Yes.
Marshall and Rashford has been sole strikers for a very long time now. So
But
it's a right time to
don't you
bring some
think?
competition.
Don't. What are your thoughts on Martial? Actually, honestly, frankly, I don't like him very much. Uh, I mean, he's not very. I mean, his record is good, absolutely, no doubt about that. But when you see him on the field, he's sometimes he's at his best, but sometimes he he don't even kick the ball. So
Yeah,
there is a something I don't know what it is, but you can see Rashford एफर्ट बहुत डालता है मतलब कि ही टेक्स रन बहुत रन भी लेता है बट
हाँ, वो तो
व्हेन इट
सही है।
कम्स टू मार्शियल थोड़ा सा लथार्जिक लगता है फील्ड पे अब yesterday टेक फॉर एग्जांपल yesterday's match before that goal he was not looking very you can say
Yeah,
very into the game.
not involved at all.
Yeah. So you don't expect कि अब वो goal he had that goal so it was very actually brilliant goal from him. It was but when he was going you
Yeah,
can feel कि हाँ he will score that goal because it was in his range. But don't you think कि Martial has some issues
yeah.
or you can say some problem in this side? What are your thoughts on Martial basically? Because he was before Zlatan in the team. So and Ole has also given him a
Yeah,
lot of opportunity. So till now he should have at
yeah,
least come up with his safe position. So what do you think, Marcel? What about Marcel?
yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I think that is the exact reason why Ole was talking about having a striker, because Marshall
Yeah.
is not that.
Yes.
He is only score. He has those patches when for 5 6 match he
Yes.
plays fantastic. Then he
Yes.
just
Yes.
goes off the radar totally. Then
Absolutely.
and he doesn't track back. He doesn't do any work. So
Mm.
that's why I think Ole was talking about that we need different options, because Marshall is good with skills and all those trickery, you can say, what
Dribbles.
he
He
does
dribbles
and
good.
all the skills. He's a fantastically highly skilled footballer, no
Yes.
doubt about that. But
Yes.
you need someone in the center who can do the simple work better. Like someone like Igalo is not
Yes.
fancy at all. He
Yes.
just keeps
Yes.
his
Just
backs to the defender and he's a
absolutely.
target man. You can
Yes.
put ball to him, he will hold the ball so that other wingers can come and
Come up.
participate.
Yes.
So
Yes. Yes.
sometimes you need a simple footballer rather than you can't have everyone doing all those kind of stuff. Personally, I
Yes.
don't like such league because I grown up watching United. United was very simple at that. There was
Yes.
no a simple formation, a simple type of football,
Mm.
and determination to win. That was like the simple things. Sir Alex never tried to
Yeah.
complex anything or confuse anything. So I think that's what Ole meant when he said that he needs a striker. So I
Mm.
think indirectly, even he thinks that Martial is not someone who will win us the title because he's not that. He can't score 40, 35 goals. I think he has a limit of 20,
Yes.
25 goals, and you can't win titles with 20, 25 goals as a striker.
Yeah. But actually, he's not playing bad. He has hat trick. He scored a brilliant goal yesterday. But it's
No,
something
yeah,
that is missing.
he's playing
We can
very
all
good.
feel that. We can all feel that.
Yeah, on the
Mm.
longer run, you can see that you will find it difficult. Right now, everything is good because
Yeah.
everyone is in good form. But
Yes.
when that dip will come, I think Martial will be the first guy who will go out of form.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So basically, last, what about your thoughts on the trio, our front three? So we have talked about Martial. So let's talk about Greenwood. Actually, I was really excited yesterday when he scored those two brilliant goals, and he's been scoring continuously. So what? And he's so young, basically.
Yeah,
So we can groom him to,
yeah.
So what are your thoughts?
But see, Greenwood, I've been following Greenwood's, it was everywhere on Twitter and all that. There is this small striker who is emerging and all. Then I started watching some youth games, and I've been telling my friends from a very long time that we have got a vampers. Like, I've been so hyped up
Okay.
because of Greenwood. Like, I don't even remember when was the last time I was so hyped up to see a player like that. I think he's
Absolutely.
amazing. I think 18-year-old, if you're finishing like that, so much power and so much
Yes.
precision you have.
Yes.
So if I think we have a generational talent in our hands, so we have to just groom him perfectly well.
Yeah.
Then we don't have to see for some 100 and 200 million players from other
Yeah.
clubs when we have talents like Greenwood, and there is another guy, Hannibal Mejbri, who's coming in now. He's a
Absolutely.
central
Absolutely.
midfielder. He's also highly talented. So we
Yes.
have a lot of players, who are very good. Good. Our academy is producing some good players. So
Mhm.
rather than just spending money, like we bought Fred for 70 million
Yes.
when we
Yes.
had McTominay who does the same job. So it doesn't make any sense to just go and throw money everywhere, because spending our money has not been our problem. Spending at the right player has been our problem most of the time. So I
Absolutely.
think we have to be more intelligent now and make our own stars like we used to. We used to make our own players. So I
Yeah.
think we have to go back to that and believe in our youth more. So Ole is the perfect man, I think, for that because
Absolutely.
he knows
Absolutely.
United through and through.
Yeah. So, so what about the coming up fixtures? I mean, we have to win. That's the point. But
Yeah, Aston Villa, right?
yeah. So Aston Villa, I remember Grealish. What do you think about Grealish? Will he be a good choice for our team? United is also eyeing on him. So what do you think about him, Grealish?
I think he's a very hardworking player. I think typical those English players who runs very hard and tries to do
Yes,
things.
yes.
But I think we have a lot of players on the left hand side already. We have Martial,
Yes.
Rashford, and everyone. I
Hmm.
don't think he's our first priority. I think we should look at right wing, center midfield, left back first.
Hmm.
But if we are getting him for cheap, and if Villa is relegating, we will get him for cheap. So if we get him for cheap, I think it's a good addition to the squad.
Yeah.
So I think it won't be a bad idea, I guess, to get Grealish.
Hmm. So thank you, Siddharth. Thank you for all your inputs and opinions. And
Yeah,
let's see. Let's pray for our team.
thank you.
We want our team for Champions League next year.
Yeah, sure.
So let's hope. Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
And we'll meet again after a post-match analysis, and we'll discuss the same
yeah,
about
sure.
things. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank you so much. Cheers.
okay. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cheers. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Bye.